What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day gamer here, coming at you with my not so weekly retro challenge run of Super C. Start off by saying, screw you, Captain Algebra, for making me play this game for 8 frickin' hours. Just kidding, buddy. Good choice. This was a definite good game to do a no weapon, one life challenge. And it was obviously hard as hell. Now, believe it or not, I never had this game back in the day, and even harder to believe, I never even played it. I swear. If I did, I can't even recall it. But right when I started my channel about 2 years ago, ended up picking this up one day, and I can remember, since I just got my equipment set up, I was itching to play something, and I had just snagged Super C. I figured, hey, I've never played this. You know, it's obviously a super popular game. So one of my very first videos was just a playthrough of this game, an attempted playthrough, because I could not beat it for quite some time. You know, and I don't play this game that often. If I'm going to throw some Contra in, it's original Contra for sure. That one's my jam. But I do like this game a lot. So about 2 years ago was the first time I ever played this game when I picked it up. And if you want to see an old school, rough around the edges, probably hardly any editing, back in the day gamer video, check that out. But you probably don't. Because if you're like me, you've been playing the hell out of Super C trying to beat Captain Algebra. So you're pretty much done with it for now. So that wraps up, you know, the first board. Not a problem. Quick sip of coffee here. Just like Bidhead 1000. Sip of coffee for Super C. Yeah, I'm doing a voiceover because I was... Oh, can you hear the smoke detector in the background? The wife's making breakfast, and I'm guessing she's burning the bacon. I hope not. I like my bacon crispy, but not burnt. Come on, babe. What's going on? Anyhow, I was getting kind of fed up with playing this. You know, I've been real busy, so it's not like I've been just sitting around playing it. But, you know, I'd camp out for an hour here, hour there. Man, this game was killing my thumb and my wrist. Really needed a rest. But a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I was watching Megadan do a stream. He and Wes were having a little conversation, and Wes was talking about how he was pissed off because he had done better his first attempt than on all the practicing he was doing for this. So that gave me a little idea and boost of confidence. First, I thought, well, I better do a little resting, so I did take a little break. But before I get to that, I'm going to cough and take another sip of coffee. So I thought, I'm going to take a quick break, not play for a couple of days, and come at it fresh and see how I do. Because my thumb and wrist were getting tired from pushing that B button 1,000 times. Wait, side note, what's that FJ mean on the front of that tank thing? FootJoy? Is this a golf shoe commercial? They sneak that in there on us? But anyhow, so I came at it fresh, and I was actually recording with commentary because I hadn't been. I'd just been playing it. Usually when you do commentary, it screws you up. But I think that's because people are, you know, trying to go from a script or maybe even bullet points. I don't usually do any scripting, definitely bullet points. But, you know, when you're concentrating on a game, any little thing throws you off. So I was playing commentary, but after I took a couple day break and was coming at it fresh, I thought, all right, this is the time. You know, I'm almost out of time. It's the Memorial Day holiday weekend. There's no way I want to sit inside playing a video game unless it's raining. So I threw the mic on and I was doing a killer run, and I had some good commentary going on. I was thinking of some good things, some funny stuff, and there was a part coming up on what's area 4 where the screen was getting ahead of me, I jumped, and I didn't know that in the air up towards the top of the screen, I shot one of the power-ups. It shot up into the top of the screen where you couldn't see it, and then it came down on top of my head. Now, granted, this was only on Area 4, so it wasn't that far, but I was kicking ass. I had a good commentary going on. It was real amusing, and I was just feeling good about my run. That was going to be the one where I finished it. And I got the machine gun. I picked up the damn machine gun, and this is a no power-up, one life challenge, so I had to hit reset. That was pretty frustrating. But the thing that wasn't frustrating was in the stream where Dan and Wes were talking. I had heard Wes say how hard this was to complete, and it didn't occur to me. I just thought everybody was going to run through this game. Sometimes this guy gives me some trouble here, and it's always because I'm in a hurry. If you take your time, he's real easy. But you can't rush it. It's not a speed run. But so, like I said, I was thinking everybody was just going to power through this, and I was the last person practicing that hadn't beat it. But hearing Wes say that it was tough to do really boosted my confidence and gave me a shot in the arm. So I did a little bit more practicing, was feeling good about myself. We're going to have to leave that story there because I can't tell you how far I got when I'm only in the middle of my run. But I did mention earlier that I had never played this game back in the day. So this is not something that I am extremely experienced at. Regular Contra, that's my jam. But Super C, when I got it, it did take me a long time before I could even beat it using the continues. I was bound and determined, but it was rough. I couldn't do it. I don't know why. But now, throughout the week of practice, I've no problem jamming through it without using any continues, not without dying, not without using a continue, and obviously haven't been picking up any weapons. So once this challenge is over, anytime I play this and can have rapid spread, game over. Sip of coffee for rapid spread. So there we go. There is board or stage level area 3 complete. They call it areas in this game, but I prefer to say board or stage. But you young guys, Captain Algebra, bust my balls about that. I don't know, just back in the day we used to say board. Probably because we were used to playing board games. You guys, you know what board games are, Captain Algebra? Have you ever played one of those? So this is Captain Algebra's favorite game. Of course he picked it for his choice on the weekly retro challenge. I just hope that I beat him. I doubt I'm going to. It being his favorite game. He's been playing this since way back in the day. I'm doubting it. But I'm staying positive. Keeping my hopes up. Have gotten pretty good at it. And I am looking forward to doing a no death run with rapid spread once this challenge is complete. Because I never want to play this game again without picking up the power-ups. Oh, it was so hard to do at first. It's killing me. You know that the power-up flying across the screen is spread. You know rapid's going to be coming up after that. It's like the goal of playing the game. You want to pick up that rapid spread and dominate. But no, you can't. Because Captain Algebra said no power-ups. It was a good choice. Definitely made it much harder. I don't know how other people fared on this challenge so far. All I know is that, Wes said it was tough. So hopefully I'm going to come out in the top tier of people submitting their runs. Now, I did hear that someone completed it, no death. So, kind of doubting I'm going to do that. That's a hell of a run. I want to see that. I'm guessing that's probably going to be Wes or Magadan. Don't know if anybody heard anything from Benny, Benevolent Dick, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ran through this no death. I'd actually be surprised if he didn't. but I heard that he was pissed as well. I jumped on one of his streams, and I said, let's see some Super C. He was like, F that. So by that reaction, I'm guessing he didn't beat it. But that was a week ago. I'm sure if he sat down and played this for a night, he could jam it. So I think we just passed the part where that damn machine gun, well, the machine gun power-up, I ended up picking it up on my run before this. Oh, that pissed me off. Like I said, not only was I rocking, but I had some good commentary going on. So, you know, it was going to be an amusing video. People that are subbed to my channel that like to watch my videos but don't get involved in these, you know, it's not exactly something you want to see. Me playing Super C, not picking up any power-up items. Maybe beating it, maybe not, who knows. I heard somebody call this the laser shower, which I guess is fitting. This is another boss where if you take your time, it's easy. But if you rush through it, which you want to do, usually end up catching one of these lasers to the head. You know, it's not a speed run. It's a no death, no power-up challenge. So taking your time is what you should do. And taking my time is indeed what I'm doing here. Probably not making for a great video to watch, but I am enjoying my coffee. I feel like BitHead 1000 today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. I don't know, I stumbled upon his channel about 6 months ago. And he pretty much just goes in his shed and talks about random weird stuff, tells stories, and then does a brief pickup at the end. It doesn't sound like something that would make for good videos, but I love watching it. So here we are on to Area 5. Back in the day gamer isn't doing too shabby. Area 4 is pretty tricky. Some of them bubble spots can be tough. But apparently I've got the skills to power through it. Personally, I don't think this board is that tough. This part right here is probably one of the more difficult spots. But once you get through it, as I did, not a problem. As much as I enjoy this game, I am definitely looking forward to never playing it again without using power-ups. One thing I am going to do, though, is shoot a no-death run of me jamming through this using spread. So I've been getting a lot of people commenting, you know, like, hey, can you beat this? How do you do? I don't do a lot of skill showing off videos. Not that I have massive skills, but I do have some. And I have enjoyed this game, and it has pissed me off thoroughly. So I'm looking forward to kicking its ass with rapid spread. So, let's see now. What else? Oh, there is nothing else. Because that's where I died. It was a super cheap death. So, I'm pretty happy with that run. That was rather well. Got, I don't know, 85%, 90% of the way through Area 5. And the shitter is, I end up easily beating the boss here without dying. But the video is now over because I have died. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I at least beat Captain Algebra. If not, else does. Just kidding, buddy. Good challenge. Good luck to everyone. Thanks for watching. Get involved in these challenges, people. The more the merrier. The last one before this was the Renegade Challenge by Nefarious West. That was awesome. Hopefully we have a great turnout for the Super C1 as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro!